What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Creatures of the Edge, episode 4. I'm going to be working on our snare drum today on the new Mapex Armory kit. So the snare that came with the new kit is the Tomahawk, the Mapex Tomahawk. It's a steel snare drum. My understanding is steel snare drums are real popular with punk and metal bands because you have heavy distorted guitars and you need a bright, loud, and focus snare attack to be able to crack through that. So we're going to do the best that we can with it for the foreseeable future. Not going to be focused on upgrading anything else for a while now. So this is our snare drum and we're going to be sticking with it and we'll make it sound the way we need it to sound for these songs. So I've already gone through and kind of edited this. Figure we'll just continue to focus on verse 1. Got the guitars boosted a little bit. I had the rough take of the trumpets too loud on that last video. Got that pulled back down into the mix, and actually if we are only working on verse 1 anyways, we're not going to hear it, so they don't come in until kind of the build up to the drop. I just recorded the snare with a SM57. That's all I got right now. That's going to be probably next on the list of things, is I want to get either an Audix, a nice Audix mic, or maybe one of the Earthworks Tom mics. Do kind of a dual mic situation to try to, because I definitely want a mic that specializes for toms pretty quick here. And I will only have enough money to buy one. So we're just going to continue to kind of piece the drum tracks together. And, you know, maybe in another year, we'll have this whole kit mic'd up at once. And then I still won't be able to play it most likely because, you know, I'm homeschooling the kids and busy doing that most of the time. I am only sneaking away now because I got a babysitter over for a few hours to hang out with them. So let's have a look at this. The only thing I have on here is some reverb right now. I'll take it off so we can hear how everything is actually sounded. We'll start with the SSL console plugin again and just kind of dial that in first and foremost. And if we need to go further than that, we will. If not, we'll kind of stop there. And you know, we're still very much in the writing phase of this song, so I don't want to get too lost into mixing because things change. You know, as instrument parts change, what the track needs mix-wise also changes. So solo up the snare here, turn off that. We don't need to record armed. And let's see what we can make with this snare. Just going to just reinitialize this and start from scratch on it. The SSL console, and we'll hit play and start dialing in something. Move this up. Doesn't do you any good if you can't see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. We'll just take out from like 60 hertz down. Let's get some compression going on it here. 5 is the reasonable ratio to start with. We'll try the fast attack for the snare. Seems about fine right there. I think I have a 4.5 right now. Let's play around with this expander. Seems fine right there. Let's see what we can do in the EQ section. I'm going to switch the over to the bell shape for the lower frequencies. Try to find the deep part of the snare. Yeah, don't see at 280 it starts to get ugly there, so we're going to go back down to about 194 and then just back it off a bit. Back this meter down. All right, let's just, I don't know of any specific frequencies I'm looking for in the low mid range. So I'm gonna narrow down the Q and put a big old boost, and we'll just find something. Again, I tend to do more cuts than boosts personally. Not a bad frequency right there. Around 790's got like a good pop to it. Wow, see the 280 right here doesn't hit my ears as sounding bad compared to on these knobs. So that's interesting. Don't really like that stuff there. So let's take a little bit of that out. Actually, I think I'll save that for the high mids, because I might actually put a little boost right here. Just a little boost. We'll even back it down to like 3. And then that cut was around 1.3, I believe, that I didn't care for. Just some ugly stuff happening right there. And see, the attack doesn't come in until about there. Starting to hear it. There it's crispier though, so if we'll say that 5K for the attack. But something in there is not, I'm not loving, so just widen up the Q. We'll take a little bit of that out. Just a little bit of a weird ring there. Just double check how we're doing here. Okay, and then for the high frequencies, do a little shelf boost starting around 5. That's where that attack started to clean up and sound pretty good there. We'll just do a little. So we're not louder, but it's a little more compact and it's a little thumpier, and we can always get louder. So I'm not too worried about that. That's why I dropped this fader. I don't like hitting red anywhere. What to do is try out this the PreSonus fat channel. So let's see, we already know what we can do and what our channel looks like. Let's see what we can do with fat channel from PreSonus. Just to mix it up, see what results we can get. So I turned off the SSL console there. So high pass. I started to hear it there, so I'm gonna back down to about 99 for this one. Switch this to expander. Try their FET. We'll start with the standard and then we can play around with those after. Q here. We put a little boost around 200 on the SSL. And then we had a low cut around 1.3. Let's hear if that still sounds ugly though. Yeah, I like the SSL again. All right, so we'll forget about fat channel for right now. See what else we can do. Let's throw in the SPL Transient Designer. Try boosting the attack. That cuts through a lot right there. Back off that attack just a tad. Seems a little aggressive, but let's hear how that sounds in the mix. See with a little reverb on it. Something is gritty is happening in my left ear here, so I'm going to go over to that reverb and let me solo this up. Yeah, there's something I don't like on that reverb, but it could be the reverb itself. Let's do a let's try a hall. No, that's too sharp. Try a plate. Sorry, I've got Valhalla up here. Hear how that sounds. It's a little too much reverb still, but let's see, we do have it going into a bus. There's nothing on the bus channel, so that's good. And the reason I'm bussing it is because I'll usually put my fills onto a different channel just in case I need to put an effect on some snare hits that I don't want to on the just regular hits that I don't want to affect fills. I kind of treat the fills like I do my toms. I kind of process them separately from that main kick and driving kick and snare. Okay, let's see what else we can do just for the heck of it. Let's see if we put like a DBX on there or something. I usually do like a DBX as like parallel compression on the drum bus. Probably have that in here. Drums, PC, DBX. Yeah, so I do have parallel compression going there. Usually I keep that pretty subtle, but see what we can do with a little DBX action. I think I'd like to hear that DBX before the SPL. Guess it's fine like that. And then we'll put some output gain back on it. I'll take just a little bit of the mix out too, maybe down to like 75%. It's washing away a little bit of the thump, but it is boosting the attack nicely. Kind of was overloading, so I took a little bit out of the input there. I'm not sure that the DBX is necessary for now. That's kind of fine. And maybe that's a good thing. So similar to what I did on the kick drum, I'm just going to put L2 mono on this channel just as a level setting initiative here. My only goal is to kind of fill out what's there and kind of set up, a ceiling for that. I usually set it around 10 to 8, just kind of like the kick drum. So, and it'll get adjusted over time. But for now, it's kind of a good starting point. Helps me focus on the instrument volumes. It just makes the end process a little easier, I found. But hear it on my monitors here. Let me mute the Blue Yeti. Don't love it, don't hate it. So that means it's just a good starting point for now. Just kind of shows you my process, but we got a lot of work to do still. And I'm not too focused on the mixing process. We're writing this song right now. We're just want it to sound good too in the process for the sake of the channel and your ears as we build it out. So I think that's going to do it for the snare drum today. I got to go relieve the babysitter anyways right now. So thanks for hanging out with me again on kind of episode 2 of the new Mapex Armory series, but most importantly, it's episode 4 of Snake Hands, and we'll be back to do those toms probably last. We'll probably get some more stuff done on episode 5, instrument-wise. Got the hi-hats, got overheads to record, and then we still have to write a whole bridge section. So, and I kind of been playing around with an idea in my head where gonna go into like a sustained jam with just a 4/4 kick drum sustained jam for a while, and really let the dance vibes kind of shine in this song. So I got to figure out how that's gonna work. If you want to see what that looks like as I continue to make progress, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I post updates every week or two as I progress on the song. Hopefully it's fun for you to see it kind of grow into the track that it'll one day be, which will be hopefully awesome. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you back soon for episode 5. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later.